Welcome, esteemed guests, parents, students, and faculty, to our annual celebration of excellence in character, academics, the arts, and athletics, the Upper School Honor Day celebration. My name is Peter Baer, and I proudly serve as the head of the Upper School at Kinkaid. Now clearly, this Honor Day program is going to look somewhat different this year, but it is our pleasure to bring it to you in this electronic format. A special thank you to all of the presenters who videotaped themselves at home, and to the technology experts who made this electronic version possible. Now this year has been a special year at Kinkaid, and the accolades that you will hear about today are only the tip of the iceberg of the awesome work that our students accomplish every day. I would also like to remind all students to take a moment during the summer to quietly and intentionally contemplate all that you have accomplished this year. This reflection should include your successes and challenges, as well as a recognition of all of those who made this year possible. This year did have some challenges with social distancing and the transition to distance learning, and canceled or postponed events. So reflect on how you handled these challenges and how you're going to approach times of uncertainty in the future. To our seniors, the gifts that you have given Kinkaid are plentiful, and I look forward to continuing to celebrate you this week electronically and at your graduation. This year and every year, the students who will receive recognition are considered to be those who have best embodied the various facets of Kinkaid's mission during this school year. However, we know that they are not the only ones who excelled at Kinkaid. Unfortunately, we cannot honor everyone today. The upper school faculty and I know that each member of the Kinkaid community brings their gifts to us each day, and we cannot be more appreciative of that fact. As you also know, all of our students' progress and accomplishments could not have been possible without the daily efforts of our talented, caring, and committed faculty. So before we proceed today, please join me in taking a few minutes to recognize the work of our hardworking faculty and staff, especially this spring. Thank you, faculty and staff. The efforts that you have put in the last few months have been simply incredible. Our first awards, listed in the program, are our publication awards and dedications. So to begin today's awards, please welcome Angelique Jamail, creative writing and English teacher, to present our first award for Falcon Wings.
The Falcon Wings Recognition Award. The Falcon Wings Recognition Award goes to a student whose participation in the production of the Upper School Literary Magazine goes beyond the usual expectations and helps to create a positive and efficient working environment for the entire staff. The recipient of this recognition is often someone who improves the magazine process for future creative writing classes. The recipient of this year's Falcon Wings recognition is Alexandra Blake. She has been an editor-in-chief whose commitment and perseverance in the production of this magazine was stronger and more capable than even a global pandemic and distance learning. She led our staff with poise and dedication despite numerous obstacles, and she chose to persevere in completing the magazine even though she did not have to. Thank you so much, Alexandra. And now I would like to introduce our newspaper and yearbook instructor, Dr. Kmetris Baltrip, who will present the Journalism and Yearbook Awards.
The 2019-2020 student publications have been beyond sensational. And that's because of an incredibly talented group of student leaders who have served as editors this year. Maddie Devine, thank you for being a steady editor-in-chief. Your contributions have been across the board, and the Falcon was an incredible newspaper and digital outfit because of you. Megan Nilapu, you have been an exceptional deputy editor. You carry your role very, very seriously, and you have the ability to empower so many people because of your voice and your presence. Maggie Johnston and Megan Riley, you were a wonderful duo for us this year. The absolute best combination we could have asked for as managing editors. Thank you so much for your contributions. Sally Buck, your courage and leadership as Kinkaid's first ever digital executive editor is absolutely undeniable. Thank you so much for taking on that role and your bravery in fulfilling it for the first time for your student body. Ayush Krishnamurti, you have been an energetic cheerleader and someone who's been extremely witty and fun to have around the newsroom. We appreciate your contributions, your late nights, and all the fun that you brought to us this year. Eliza Griggs, thank you for using your voice as an opinion editor. We really, really appreciate you. And Maya Franklin, you have been a wonderful thought leader and a role model for your peers. Thank you so much for working with younger talent, and we really will miss you along with all the editors for the newspaper this year. Charles Garrison and Wilson Kelsey, thank you for being team players. You've been fun to have as our sports editors, and we really appreciate the vision and the contributions that you've made in those roles this year. Frankie Wimbish, you carried us. You really did as photo editor, and we could not be more thankful and appreciative for all that you've done. You are truly leaving a visual legacy at Kinkaid, and we thank you for that. The 2020 yearbook has been a labor of love with an unusual turn of events that did not defeat our student leaders' vision. Meredith Burpo, your contributions as photo editor and activities editor this year have been absolutely remarkable. You've made some extremely beautiful spreads, and I can't wait to join others in celebrating what you've done for us this year. Tyler Doan, you helped us to successfully create attractive pages in both the sports section and also in the ad section. Thank you so much for serving as our sports editor and an ad editor, and we appreciate all of the feedback and professionalism you showed in working with parents and others who purchased ads this year for the yearbook. Claire Ritchie, your passion for the yearbook is absolutely infectious. You have been very endearing and we appreciate all of your hard work as editor-in-chief and people's editor. Thank you for being such a cheerleader for the yearbook. And last but certainly not least, Haley Sims, you're a diplomat. You have been a friend to all. We really appreciate all of your contributions, your vision, your voice, and your leadership as editor-in-chief and index editor for the yearbook this year. My heartfelt congratulations to each one of you. I appreciate all that you did for us this year. We're going to miss you very, very much. We love you and we thank you.
As many of you know, every year the Kinkaid Yearbook is dedicated to someone who has made an impact on the school, especially the senior class. The 2019-2020 yearbook is dedicated to Dr. Trusty. Dr. Trusty, you have done an amazing job leading the school through very trying times. Kinkaid would not be the same without you, and we appreciate everything you have done for us. On behalf of the upper school student body, thank you so much, and we'll miss you next year.
Hi everyone, I'm Haley Sims, one of the co-editors-in-chief of this year's Kinkaidian. One of the reasons we wanted to dedicate this year's book to Dr. Trusty is that we wanted to find a way to honor and recognize all of the hard work he's done these past few years. This year's yearbook theme is Daylight, a sign of change. While Dr. Trusty will not be returning to Kinkaid next year, he has left the school in a great position as it prepares for its new headmaster. So Dr. Trusty, thank you. Thank you for putting in so much time and effort into making this school a better place. Best of luck to you in Maryland next year.
Congratulations, Dr. Trusty. We are extremely grateful for everything you've done for our community the past 6 years, and the Kinkaidian staff knew that this dedication would be a perfect farewell gift to you and your family.
It is my honor to present the English Awards. The English Awards are presented to the student or students in each grade who have demonstrated excellence in the study of literature and in writing. And given the excellent students in our English classes this year, we have decided to honor 2 recipients for every award. The 2 recipients of the first award, the Freshman English Award, are Clara Brown and Harper Paddock. Clara and Harper are both deep thinkers and eloquent writers who have approached their work in English 1 with commendable intellect, wit, and passion. Clara, a leader in the classroom, is extremely well-read, creative, and insightful, and inspires her peers every day. In a similar fashion, Harper is brave, intensely invested in literature, and quick to get to the heart of an essential question. Congratulations, Clara and Harper. The Sophomore English Award honors 2 sophomores who have demonstrated excellence in the study of literature and in writing. This year's recipients are Patrick Solcher and Lauren Tanner. Patrick Solcher and Lauren Tanner share an intrinsic motivation to learn and to make their lives and the lives of others meaningful. Each possesses strong critical and creative thinking skills, and their writing reveals an abiding thirst for morality. Patrick's through his willingness to question human nature, and Lauren's through her mindful attention to detail and image. Congratulations, Patrick and Lauren. The next English award, the Jean S. Alsop Award for American Literature Studies, is named in honor of Jean Alsop. As many of you know, Jean Alsop was the former English department chair and taught English for more than 30 years at Kinkaid. She was also the recipient of the Kinkaid Honorary Alumnus Award just 2 years ago. In her time here, the American Literature course was her favorite. So in her honor, we present this award to 2 students who have shown particular excellence in the study of American literature. This award will also come with a cash prize. The 2 recipients of the Jean S. Alsop Award for American Literature Studies are Michelle Sekeli and William Watson. Michelle and William are both consistently and thoroughly prepared, enthusiastic, genuine, mindful of others, intellectually curious, deeply invested in ethical and moral issues, polished and articulate. Their original thinking challenges us daily to see the world and literature in new ways. Congratulations, Michelle and William. And finally, our senior awards. The Junior Class of 1953 English Award goes to 2 seniors who have shown excellence in the study of literature throughout their high school careers. And indeed, both of these students have modeled excellence every year of upper school. The 2 recipients of the Junior Class of 1953 English Award are Meredith Houston and Sahar Punjwani. Though one found her voice early, while the other grew into hers, Meredith and Sahar have served more often as co-teachers than as students this year. Curious and fierce, both thrive on a challenge. They love to question, to write, to delve, to doubt, and to discover. And then they love to share that learning with others. In leaning on language, Meredith and Sahar have not only enriched their classes, they have also found themselves. Congratulations, Meredith and Sahar. The final English award is the Callie B. Law Writing Award, named in honor of Callie Law, who taught upper school English for more than 20 years at Kinkaid. The Callie B. Law Writing Award goes to 2 recipients whose works throughout their upper school careers reflects the highest level of excellence in writing. This award also comes with a cash prize. The 2 recipients of the Callie B. Law Writing Award are Sophia Bourgeois and Maya Franklin. Sophia Bourgeois and Maya Franklin are 2 of the most talented and capable writers we've ever had the joy to teach here at Kinkaid, and we've been observing their growth since freshman year. Moreover, as ambitious and copious as their talents are, both are also generous-spirited and indefatigable students of the writing craft. Congratulations, Sophia and Maya. And now I would like to introduce the Assistant Head of Upper School, Alex Spencer, who will present the World Language Awards.
Today, I have the pleasure of announcing the World Language Awards on behalf of Jane Murdoch. First, I'd like to recognize the students who are being inducted into the World Language Honor Societies. First, on behalf of Miss Lin, congratulations to you and your families on your studies of the Chinese language. You have shown your dedication to the study of Chinese with our Kinkaid spirit and core values. Your achievement and dedication are being honored today by your induction into the National Chinese Honor Society. On behalf of Dr. Humphreys, the French Honor Society was founded in 1947 by the American Association of Teachers of French to recognize and reward student excellence in their pursuit of French language and culture. Its motto is, "The man who knows 2 languages is worth 2. We're pleased and proud to recognize this year's inductees into the Kinkaid chapter. On behalf of Dr. Doss, congratulations to you all for your outstanding achievements in Latin this year. Your leadership in the classroom, your willingness to embrace hard work, and your dedication to Latin are the reasons that you are honored here today. You are all assets to the vibrant language community at Kinkaid. Well done. On behalf of Mr. Longoria, congratulations to you and your parents on your dedication to your studies of the Spanish language. You have not only shown a strong dedication to the study of Spanish language, but you've also earned and maintained impressive averages throughout 4 years of Spanish at Kinkaid. Your scholarship and leadership are being honored here today by your induction into the Spanish Honor Society. Next, I have the pleasure of presenting the recipients of the World Language Awards for 2020. The recipient of the Lucette Topper Award for French 3 is Sammy Riesgo Zamudio. Sammy's gentle and unassuming manner belies her strength as a French student. She is a powerful and peaceful student, a natural linguist, and a dedicated scholar. Congratulations, Sammy. This year's recipient for the Stone Award for French 4 AP is Ethan Fang. In addition to his stellar academic performance, Ethan's excellence, enthusiasm, and curiosity set him apart. His written French is thoughtful, meticulous, and of a consistently university-level sophistication, and his dedication to speaking French is such that he's never had a conversation in English with his teacher, in or out of the classroom. Congratulations, Ethan. The Schlumberger Award for French Literature goes to Tom Roth. First period French would just not have been the same without Tom. He was the humble leader of the group. All of his peers requested that he read roles aloud because he did so with a great accent and such panache. Congratulations, Tom. The recipient of the Spanish 3 Honors Award is Connor Blake. Connor is an exemplary Spanish student. His daily contributions and impeccable grades are a reflection of his keen sense of responsibility, outstanding work ethic, and his desire to give 100% of himself in every task he undertakes. Congratulations, Connor. The recipient of the Haynes Award for Spanish 4 AP is Leora Maxud. Leora has proven herself to be an exemplary Spanish student. Her remarkable talent in the language that she loves, coupled with her strong work ethic, have helped Leora achieve an outstanding written and oral expression in Spanish. Congratulations. This year's recipient of the Francita Stewart Award for Spanish 5 is Noah Rubinson. Mr. Narbona said that it took him only a few days to recognize Noah's extraordinary qualities. His inquiring mind, constant professional work, and great passion for literature and knowledge in general made him an outstanding leader in his class. Like Machado, the Spanish poet said in his poem, "I have walked down many roads. I have seen good people, and this student is truly exceptional." The recipient of the Latin 3 Award is Callie Carlson. Callie's exemplary drive and her talent for nuance have made her a force to be reckoned with. On a daily basis, Callie brings her insight and enthusiasm for Latin to the classroom. She is a powerful addition to the Kinkaid humanities. Congratulations, Callie. The recipient of the Dorothy Rice Cooper Award is Megan Anand. When Megan shows up, she always brings her A game, whether that be on the golf course or in the Latin classroom. With an exceptional work ethic, she has navigated complex literary analysis and almost mythic Latin constructions with ease. Megan never gives excuses. Her actions speak loudly for her. Great work, Megan. The recipient of the Chinese Honor Award is John Jafarnia. John has proven to be an outstanding student in Chinese class. His love for the language extends well beyond the classroom. John started learning Chinese as a freshman and discovered his love for language and culture during an interim term trip to China. That summer, he went to Shanghai for a homestay, during which time he improved his mastery of the language. John contributed so much to his class by sharing his knowledge and experience on a daily basis. Congratulations. And now I'd like to introduce the History and Social Sciences Department Chair, Dr. Ed Harris, who will present the History and Social Sciences Awards.
On behalf of the History and Social Science Department, it's a pleasure to be with you virtually today to present the following awards of Kinkaid's History and Social Sciences Department to celebrate the academic excellence of these outstanding students. The Freshman History Award goes to the outstanding 9th grade student exhibiting academic excellence in the study of history. This year, there are two extraordinarily deserving recipients of the award. Our first recipient is Samantha Fowler. Sammy is an insightful and inquisitive history student who unfailingly rises to any new challenge with a determination to not only succeed in the given task, but to exceed her teachers' expectations as she pursues her own high standards. She makes every class better by offering valuable insight and commentary as she pushes herself and others to see the world from multiple perspectives. Our second recipient of the Freshman History Award is Catherine John. Catherine aims to understand both the details and the big picture in history. She already has fine-tuned analytical skills and regularly demonstrates a superb understanding of the context in which the events occur. Catherine's remarkable success comes not only from her talents, but from her teachability. She has an innate curiosity about everything, and through her probing analysis, she has even exposed gaps in the explanations offered in the college textbooks we use. We are extremely excited to see what great contributions Sammy and Catherine are going to make to the department over the next 3 years. Congratulations to both of you. The World Civilizations Award goes to the 10th grade student who has demonstrated extraordinary scholarship in the study of world history. The recipient of this year's award is Jack Monday. Jack is a joy to teach and a tremendous asset in the classroom. The depth of his insight, his willingness to help others, combined with his keen sense of humor, make him the consummate student and classmate. He enjoys learning about all aspects of history and always works to make class as productive as possible. He's a teacher's delight. We are thrilled to honor Jack with this award today. Congratulations, Jack. The American History Award goes to the 11th grade student who has shown outstanding academic excellence in the study of our nation's history. The recipient of the American History Award this year is Anthony Treisman. Anthony is a fantastic student of American history. Combined with his muscular analytical abilities and the depth of his interdisciplinary interests, Anthony has a discerning eye for detail and the capacity to recall historical facts, which allows him to move easily from the micro level of detailed observation to the big picture of American narratives. Additionally, his good humor and ability to bring every student with him in class discussions has elevated everyone's experience and performance in APUSH this year. Thank you, Anthony, and congratulations. The Selena Kilpatrick Award and its accompanying check recognize the best research paper written in the upper school as selected by the department faculty. The recipient of this year's Selena Kilpatrick Research Award is Brian Short. After 3 years of arduous work honing his research and writing skills in his history classes, Brian brought these formidable abilities to bear in the social sciences, writing an outstanding paper in economics. Brian undertook a rigorous examination of 3 corporations, Texas Roadhouse, Facebook, and Amazon, dissecting the corporation's public filings and financial statements with an impressive level of sophistication and insight. Throughout, he used his formidable skills of logic and rhetoric to build a persuasive case for his conclusions. It was an outstanding piece of work, exhibiting a professional level of sophistication and skill. Brian is an accomplished writer and has been a fantastic addition to our history and social science classrooms over the past 4 years. Congratulations, Brian. The Mike Moncrief Debate Award goes to the student who has demonstrated excellence in and made an outstanding contribution to Kinkaid's debate program. The recipient of the 2020 award is Spencer Powers. Spencer is a leader of the debate team who has experienced success at the highest levels of local, regional, and national competition. He qualified for the Texas Forensics Association state tournament all 4 years, including reaching the elimination rounds in his senior year. In class, he inspires others through his thoughtful feedback and insightful thoughts, and always leads by example. Thank you, Spencer, for the tremendous contributions you have made in the debate program and to the History and Social Sciences Department generally these past 4 years. Congratulations, Spencer. The Senior Social Science Award is given to the senior who has demonstrated a profound interest in social science subjects by mastering the course curricula of and making significant contributions to the classes he or she has taken in our department. The recipient of this year's award is Megha Nilapu. Megha is an outstanding student who combines a deep interest in the academic subjects of the social sciences and has a passion for human rights and the principles of equity and social justice. She quickly masters the subject at hand and moves easily from the obvious to the more subtle and critical implications of the subject as it relates to life and the organization of society. Megha is always prepared to engage in genuine dialogue with others about how to make our community and the world a better place. While passionately articulating her own views, she is always respectful of and interested in the views of others. Congratulations, and thank you, Megha, for all you have done and all you are going to do. The Damon Wells Award is the ultimate award of the History and Social Sciences Department. It is given to the senior who, during his or her 4 years in the upper school, has excelled in the subjects of the department, in performance, in interest, and in contribution to the department. This year's recipient is Molly Riebeck. Molly received the American History Award last year and rounded out her Kinkaid experience in our department, taking AP Modern European History, Economics, and AP Government this year. In every class, Molly exhibits an unquenchable thirst for learning and a genuine excitement in sharing her knowledge with everyone in a supporting and edifying way. She gladly brings everyone along on her quest for knowledge as she enthusiastically goes beyond what happened to tease out the explanatory nuances and the complexities of human nature and society to get at the explanation of why things happened. Molly, we thank you for being such a great advocate for our subject by ceaselessly encouraging others to learn more about the world in which we live. Congratulations, Molly. It is now my pleasure to introduce the Mathematics Department Chair, Carolyn Clancy, who will present the Math Awards.
On behalf of the Kinkaid Mathematics Department, it is my pleasure to present the 2019-2020 Math Awards. The Catherine Wade Geometry Award is given in honor of Catherine Wade, a longtime and much respected member of the Kinkaid Mathematics Department. This year, there are 2 award recipients for the Geometry Award. Our first recipient is Gardner Watson. Gardner is thorough, hardworking, and never moves on from a concept until he has approached it from a 360-degree perspective. He has demonstrated that he is not only willing to puzzle through the most challenging problems that we tackle in geometry, but also finds new problems to solve and topics to think about. He has been a leader this year through his humility, kindness, and generosity with his learning. Our second recipient of the Catherine Wade Geometry Award is Leo Zhang. Leo is a curious thinker who takes his understanding of the concepts in geometry and reimagines them in creative ways. This has resulted in sophisticated solutions to interesting problems. Leo demonstrates an excellent balance of analytical thinking and ingenuity, and we look forward to seeing what this will allow him to imagine, create, and invent in the future. Congratulations, Gardner and Leo. The Algebra 2 Award goes to a student who has displayed excellence in their advanced study of algebra. The recipient of this year's Algebra 2 Award is Soha Sawani. Soha brings a contagious love for learning to Dr. Parr's Algebra 2 class. Everyone knows when she understands a challenging problem or idea because she cannot contain her excitement. She sees and shares connections between and among various concepts explored in class that help her and her classmates develop a richer understanding. Congratulations, Soha. This year, the Class of 1980 Mathematics Award for Pre-Calculus goes to 2 recipients. Our first recipient is Vedal Palavahajala. Vedal is a person who loves mathematics and enjoys experimenting with the mysteries behind numbers, formulas, and mathematical processes. He always seeks ways to incorporate different mathematical concepts into the solution of a complex problem. He goes beyond what is being asked and does the unexpected. Our second recipient is Ravi Alamanchili. Ravi has consistently excelled in honors pre-calculus throughout the year, showing not just great attention to detail, but also a great interest in the subject. He enjoys understanding how and why things work, and he will often test and prove his own propositions whenever he notices an interesting pattern. Congratulations, Vedal and Ravi. The Statistics Award goes to a student who has displayed excellence in their study of statistics. The recipient of this year's Statistics Award is Patrick Solcher. Patrick is enthusiastic about learning and asks great questions that make connections between what we are currently studying and how the concepts can be applied beyond our course. His joy for learning and for helping others make sense of new concepts has sparked many excellent discussions in his class. Congratulations, Patrick. The recipient of this year's Calculus Award is Grace Beilstein. Grace was the first student to step up and try an optional challenge problem in calculus this year, proving a limit with a delta epsilon argument. And while a number of other students eventually tried that problem as well, this willingness to go first nicely illustrates Grace's approach to mathematics. To her, every problem is an opportunity to learn. No problem is too easy to simply skim through, and no problem is too difficult to eventually be tamed. Congratulations, Grace. The Malcolm Cravens Award is given each year to the senior who has done the most outstanding work in mathematics over their 4 years in the upper school. This year, the Malcolm Cravens Award recipient is Lydia Patterson. Over the last 4 years, Lydia has fostered a culture of love for math at Kinkaid. As co-founder of the present incarnation of the Math Club, she enthusiastically recruited people to join it, sought out competitions for the club to participate in, and infused every official math club email with fantastic math puns. Her love for math spills over into her science and computer classes, and into her relationships with other students, many of whom she has unofficially mentored, instilling them with the same passion for math that she has. She is cheerful and optimistic in all weathers, and we are sad to see Lydia go. But we are thankful for the tremendous legacy she leaves behind. She is, and always will be, a true mathematician. Congratulations, Lydia. Congratulations again to all the Math Award winners. I will now ask Dr. Clayton, Science Department Chair, to join me to present the Science Awards. But first, we will present the Math and Science Award together. This award goes to the student with the most outstanding achievement in both math and science at the highest levels. This year's recipient is Ayush Krishnamurti.
Ayush is a brilliant thinker with an amazing drive and even more amazing sense of humor. He managed to stand out right away as a freshman for sheer talent and aptitude in math and science. Then he managed to separate himself further by his performance as he excelled in each of those classes. Many of us will always remember him not only for his brilliance in class and through various STEM competitions and independent studies, but also for all the laughs we had. Congratulations, Ayush. Thank you, Ms. Clancy.
Thanks.
The Monroe Rust Biology Award for the Outstanding Student in the field of biology goes to 2 students this year. The first recipient is Nick Bossy. Here's what Dr. Hardy has to say about him. From the very first day of class, Nick impressed us all with his natural aptitude for science and his innate love of learning. Nick is a kind and quiet leader during class discussion, and his calm and humble nature belies his sharp wit and quick thinking. Nick has a fun sense of humor and started the official meme page of the honors bio to help keep our spirits up during distance learning. His strong work ethic and good study skills are reflected in his remarkably high overall average and his nearly perfect test scores. Congratulations and great work, Nick. The second recipient of the Monroe Rust Biology Award is Soha Swanee. Mr. Johnson says that from the moment Soha walks into the biology classroom, one could quickly tell that to Soha, science is an exciting adventure with new discoveries around every corner. She's filled with natural wonder and curiosity that guides her to ask exciting questions about the why and the how of our world. From her research project on how cancer cells can utilize neutrophil traps to cause metastasis, to her summer adventures in DNA extraction and medicine, Soha is a biology virtuoso. She's a delight to teach, a pleasure to converse with, and a deep thinker with much to offer the future world of science. Congratulations, Soha. The Chemistry Award for the Outstanding Student in the Field of Chemistry goes to Connor Blake. Mr. Connor calls Connor an amazing science student. He says Connor's mind processes things at such a rapid rate that he often has reached a conclusion that I'm leading the class towards long before I actually get there. He has a voracious appetite to learn more about science, and he often asks about topics he comes across outside of class. As his current teacher in research class, I concur with all of that. He's a pleasure to teach, polite and friendly, accurate in his calculations, and an amazing creative thinker. He has a bright STEM career in his future. The recipient of the Getch Physics Award for the Outstanding Student in the Field of Physics is Evren Ozdogan. Dr. Anderson describes that being a good scientist isn't about executing perfectly. It is about discovering truth, carefully observing seemingly inscrutable details, questioning assumptions, pinpointing logical consistencies and inconsistencies, connecting ostensibly disparate phenomena, grasping old concepts but in a new light. That is what a remarkable scientist does, and that is what our recipient does every day in and outside the classroom. Congratulations. The James N. Papadopoulos Biology Award was established in 1991 by Dr. and Mrs. Papadopoulos for the recognition of the outstanding student in the field of biology. This award that comes with a scholarship is to be given to a student who has shown excellence in biology throughout their years at Kinkaid. The recipient of the Papadopoulos Award for Biology this year is Zoe Price. Unassumingly and diligently, she strives for perfection in all her endeavors, be it in Bio 1, AP Bio class, or conducting molecular biology research. A wonderful combination of maturity as well as enthusiasm guides Zoe's approach. Focused in class, but full of laughter and energy in lab, trekking lava tunnels and atop massive glaciers in Iceland, Zoe's excellence and passion for biology is always evident. Congratulations, Zoe. The Moran Award in Chemistry was established in 2019 by the Moran Foundation to recognize a student for their outstanding achievement in the field of chemistry throughout their years at Kinkaid. This award also comes with a scholarship. The recipient of the Moran Award for Chemistry this year is Jonathan Fermovitz. Mr. Connor calls Jonathan a generational academic talent who does everything well. His calculations are impeccable. His ability to process higher order thinking and assimilate knowledge to reach conclusion is impressive. He truly has a passion for learning. Congratulations. The 4-year Science Award is to recognize the outstanding student in the field of science. It is my distinct honor to present the 4-year Science Award on behalf of our department to Shreya Mehta. A rare gem, an outstanding student, and an incredible human being, a scholar who is a compassionate leader. A few of us have had the distinct pleasure of working with this student in class and on science team challenges outside class. She has a way of inspiring her peers as well as her teachers to want to do even more and give more. Her own work is very thorough, and most importantly, her understanding of the nature of science very advanced. This humble scholar is destined for making wonderful changes in the world. May the force be with you, Shreya. Initiated in 2006, the Herder Fellowship for Science Research gives a grant of up to $2,000 to support the research project of a student. This research may be a combination of an existing one and a new one, or an entirely initiation of a new project. The recipient of the Herder Fellowship this year is Jack Monday. Jack is curiosity and excitement when it comes to science. He literally radiates when he gets an interesting result in research lab. With all the move from the governing council in reducing plastic waste on campus, he had an interesting idea. This year, he has been working on researching ways that we could turn our starch food trash in the cafeteria into a source for bioplastic. Our hope in the science department is that this grant allows Jack to move forward as an ambassador for environmental advocacy with his work in rethinking sustainability with food-based bioplastic. Congratulations, Jack. We're excited to follow your progress in the year to come. And now I would like to introduce the Computer Science Department Chair, Mr. Howe, who will present the Computer Science Award.
Thank you, Dr. Clayton. The Kilroy Award is the Computer Science Award for the upper school, named after William S. Kilroy, a longtime benefactor to the Kinkaid Technology Program. The recipient of this year's Kilroy Award is Jessica Liu. Jessica has been a consistent high performer in the advanced placement class. She did an independent study during interim based on previous year's work, and has been maintaining and upgrading the system used by the Community Service Program to sign up students and report the results. Congratulations, Jessica. Next, Mr. Scott Lambert, the Director of Performing and Visual Arts, will present the Arts Awards.
Thank you, Mr. Howe. It's my pleasure to present the awards for visual and performing arts. The Laurie Jones Shepler 2D Art Award is given for the highest achievement in two-dimensional visual arts. This year's recipient is Priscilla Mock. According to Ms. McMillan and Ms. Martin, Priscilla is a true artist in every sense of the word, and in so many forms. She sings, she acts, and she paints. But it is her exquisite painting that earns her this award. Her work is dynamic, personal, and powerful. She is prolific in her artistry, and she is beyond dependable in her capacity to lead and achieve. Congratulations, Priscilla. The 3D Art Award is given for the highest achievement in three-dimensional visual arts. This year, there are two recipients. The first recipient is recognized for her work in sculpture. The recipient is Reagan Arkless. According to Mr. Suber, Reagan is an ambitious and prolific student. Her maturity and work ethic are reflected in the thought-provoking and creative compositions that she produces. A leader in every sense, she is truly not afraid to push the limits as a sculptor and try new things. Congratulations, Reagan. Our second recipient of the 3D Art Award is recognized for her work in ceramics. The recipient is Rachel Reed. Ms. Grandchop writes, Rachel is creative, a talented artist with a strong work ethic who has enriched her artwork for 3 years. Her passion, her dedication, and her consistently outstanding craftsmanship provide inspiration to many of her classmates. Her leadership has made her invaluable in the program. Congratulations, Rachel. The Photography Award is given for the most outstanding portfolio in photography. This year's recipient is Frankie Wimbish. Ms. Garrison states that Frankie can best be described as a true lover of nature, curious in pursuit of many bird species, and a perfectionist. He is always willing to help his peers with their post-processing and has shared his knowledge of lenses and full-frame cameras with his teacher. But most impressively, his careful and independent study of all things related to the technical functions of a camera and its optics result in outstanding photographs. Congratulations, Frankie. The Filmmaking Award is given for the most outstanding work in the area of filmmaking and video production. This year's recipient is Haley Hester. Mr. Gillentine writes, after 3.5 years of commitment to the film program, Haley more than deserves the Film Award for 2020. Her collaborative nature and desire to excel showed in all of her work. She will be missed in the film classroom next year. Congratulations, Haley. The A.J. Carruthers Award for Creative Writing is given for consistently excellent performance in the art and craft of creative writing. This year's recipient is Alexandra Blake. According to Ms. Jamail, Alexandra has demonstrated a long career in the upper school of growth as a writer, commitment to the art and craft of writing and personal improvement within it, breadth and depth of range, and consistent excellence. Congratulations, Alexandra. The Band Award is given for the best achievement in and contributions to the band. This year's recipient is Anthony Treitzman. Mr. Vogt states that Anthony demonstrates passion, determination, curiosity, and exceptional skill on his instrument. His work ethic and talent earned him placement in the ATSSB All-State Band, one of the most elite honor bands in the country. He goes on to say that Anthony's work has set the standard for excellence in the Kinkaid band program for many years to come. Congratulations, Anthony. The Choir Award is given for excellence in choir. This year's recipient is Nikita Munsif. Mr. Colvin writes, defined primarily by her intellectual curiosity, Nikita is ever a mind at work. When this curiosity is coupled with a demonstrable passion for singing and a fierce dedication to the music community, an exceptional choral artist is born. She has consistently excelled as a member of concert choir, encore, AP Music Theory, and this year served as the choir president. Having exemplified the excellence and dedication as a superb chorister, we congratulate Nikita. The Orchestra Award is given for the highest achievement in and contribution to the orchestra. This year's recipient is Jonathan Mitchell. Mr. Kastner states that Jonathan is a talented instrumentalist who has been involved in the orchestra program for the past 7 years. A 6-year recipient of the TPS MEA All-State Orchestra Honors, Jonathan is also a valued member of the band and the technical theater programs. Congratulations, Jonathan. The Dance Award is given for excellence in dance. This year's recipient is Sapphire Thompson. Ms. McKinney writes that Sapphire has been a stellar part of the dance program in the dance company since she began her career here at Kinkaid. Her devotion to the dance company, her dedication to the art form, her vision for change, and her quiet, steadfast leadership will become her legacy here. We are forever grateful that Sapphire shared her gifts with us, and we are sure her mark on this program will be felt for years to come. Congratulations, Sapphire. The Acting Award is given for excellence in acting. This year's recipient is Eliza Muldown. Miss Ludwig reflects that from the day Eliza walked into the Theater 1 class on a bit of a whim, her talent and versatility were apparent. She caught the theater bug right away, and ever since she has participated in every possible class, production, and opportunity to grow as an artist. She has graced our stages and our entire school community with her leadership, dedication, and positivity. The depth of her dramatic honesty is matched only by the hilarious precision of her comic timing, as anyone who saw Almost Maine, Visions of Paris, These Shining Lives, or this year's The Taming can attest. Congratulations, Eliza. The Tom Boyd Musical Theater Award is given for perpetuating the high standards of Kinkaid musical theater. This year's recipient is Andrew Linhart. The musical creative staff writes that Andrew has a zest for life that is contagious to all he meets. His endless curiosity, his quest for knowledge, and his true love of musical theater work has made him the perfect choice for this honor. Andrew has graced us with his kind heart, rich bass voice, his multitude of talents, and his bow ties throughout his Kinkaid career, and for that we thank him. You will be greatly missed, Andrew. Congratulations. The Technical Theater Award is given for excellence in technical theater. This year's award recipient is Arden Fayard. Mr. Sell states Arden got hooked on the technical theater side of the stage in middle school. Continuing to explore this exciting and diverse collection of skill sets, she has participated in almost all backstage disciplines, culminating in stage managing both Metamorphoses and On the Town. We're very proud that she will be following her passion in technical theater at Utah State University this fall. Congratulations, Arden. And now I would like to introduce the Director of Athletics, David Holm, who will present the Athletic Awards.
The Kathy Merrill Award is given to a multi-sport female student athlete who exhibits excellence in athletic performance during the course of her senior year. This year's recipient is a fearless and intense competitor who leads by example. She is driven and determined. A 4-year varsity letter winner in both basketball and lacrosse, this individual has earned numerous awards. She is a 3-time All-SPC honoree in basketball. She is a 2-time All-SPC and 2-time All-State performer in lacrosse. She is selfless, kind, and caring, and she will continue her lacrosse career at the University of Oregon. This year's recipient is Nakia McCardle. The Dan Hart Award is given to a multi-sport male student athlete who exhibits excellence in athletic performance during the course of his senior year. This year's recipient is a talented multi-sport athlete, a jack of all trades. He has earned 3 varsity letters in both football and baseball, and also lettered in soccer and track, earning All-SPC in track. A 2-time All-SPC football player, he also won the Houston Touchdown Club's Ironman Award. He is highly admired by his peers and his coaches for his work ethic, and will continue his football career at Tufts University. This year's recipient is Victor Garza. The Levy Garrett Award is given to 1 male and 1 female 4-year multi-sport athlete who exhibits the highest standards of character and integrity and demonstrates the ability to inspire and lead their teammates over the course of his and her career at Kinkaid. This year's female recipient has proven year after year that she is a leader with an incredible work ethic. A captain of both our cross-country and track and field teams, she is a 4-year varsity letter winner in both of those sports. She is a 4-time All-SPC honoree in cross-country and earned All-SPC 3 times in track and field. She is kind, has a team-first mentality, and makes everyone around her better. She will continue her running career next year at Washington University. This year's female recipient is Alexandra Blake. This year's male recipient is an individual who leads by example. His work ethic and integrity have led him to be a captain in both soccer and track and field. This young man is a 4-year varsity letter winner in soccer and a 3-year varsity letter winner in track and field. He has earned all SPC honors in track and field and has been an integral member of our Student Athlete Advisory Committee. He will continue his running career at Rhodes College. This year's recipient is Nicholas Dillon. And now I would like to introduce the Coordinator of Service Programs, Tatum Brademan, who will present the Community Service Award.
Thank you, Mr. Holm. I am honored to present the Kindle Award for Community Service, which honors a senior who has contributed the most to the Houston community through their extraordinary dedication to a local organization. This year's recipient of the Kindle Award for Community Service is Maggie Johnston. Maggie is an agent of change, determined, adaptable, and energized, and as such, she has spent the last 4 years building a sustainable relationship between Kinkaid and Big Brothers Big Sisters by founding the Sisters Club, developing meaningful programming for girls' empowerment, and by serving on the Community Service Council for 3 years, one of which she served as president. For all of your contributions and your dedication to creating our incredible partnership with Big Brothers Big Sisters, thank you and congratulations, Maggie Johnston. And now I would like to introduce the Alumni Board President, Brian Dinnerstein, who will present the Senior Alumni Award.
Good afternoon. My name is Brian Dinnerstein. I'm a 1995 Kinkaid graduate, this year's Alumni Association President, and Chair of the Senior Alumni Awards Committee. The Alumni Association has established 2 annual awards to be presented to a graduating senior boy and senior girl who best represent dedication to Kinkaid through their academic and extracurricular activities. Nominations were submitted by both the senior class and the upper school faculty. A check from the Alumni Association accompanies these awards. Our male recipient entered Kinkaid in the 6th grade and has been described as Kinkaid's Renaissance man of today. He's a campus leader, a role model, and he exemplifies Kinkaid's core values. He's taken a rigorous schedule that includes 8 AP and 8 honors courses. He's a member of the Cum Laude Society, the National Spanish Honor Society, and the International Thespian Society. He's a peer mentor, an admissions ambassador, and he's a 4-year member of the varsity boys volleyball team. He's also starred in 4 different musicals and was nominated for a Tut's Tommy tune. Our winner is a 4-year member of the Kinkaid Choir and Encore and has made All-State and All-Region the last 2 years. He also founded the Falcords, a cappella group, and the Star Wars University Club. His classmates elected him President of the Honor Council, and his teachers chose him for the Junior Citizenship Award. Congratulations, Andrew Linhart. Our female winner entered Kinkaid in pre-kindergarten and has been described by her friends as a ray of sunshine with a heart of gold. She's always positive with a great smile and has an even better attitude, and her kindness makes her a joy to be around. She's a strong leader who has always been devoted to making a positive impact on her Kinkaid community. Our winner is not afraid of a challenge, genuinely enjoys learning, and has worked on various community service projects while serving as governing council class representative, a Spirit of Kinkaid board member, and a peer mentor leader. She's a 4-year member of the varsity swim team, and she also has a passion for theater, having participated in almost every show in high school and serving as an officer in the International Thespian Society. Congratulations, Eliza Moldauer. On behalf of the Kinkaid Alumni Board, congratulations to this year's winners, Andrew and Eliza.
Thank you, Mr. Dinnerstein. It is now my pleasure to recognize 2 students for their excellence in independent study work this year. These 2 students chose to explore beyond our curriculum and excelled. In recognition of the immense work and dedication that our first recipient brought to her interim term independent study, we are thrilled to award the Independent Study Award to Serena Thompson. Perhaps you have seen Serena on the stage. Perhaps you know her as a fierce intellect and engaged learner, the kind of student who asks thought-provoking questions and contributes original, insightful remarks in the classroom. In her independent study, she combined her love of learning with her love of movement and created a truly remarkable showcase, not only of her abilities as a dancer, but of the breadth and depth of world dance. Already accomplished in jazz and ballet, Serena can now add African dance, salsa, Sicilian folk dance, and Chinese ribbon dancing to her repertoire. Even more impressive, perhaps, is the way that she approached her study, understanding the integral link between cultural context and artistic expression. She studied the background of each dance and created an educational narrative that tied together her culminating performance. Congratulations, Serena. Our second award winner for the Independent Study Award is Isabel Grace. Described by her faculty advisor, Dr. Harris, as an analytical powerhouse, Isabel undertook a challenging, year-long independent study investigating topics in the philosophy of religion. She examined classical and modern arguments for and against God's existence, considered the conceptual coherence of the concept of God, and analyzed the characteristics attributed to God by theists to define a logically coherent concept of God. She found that no one argument succeeds to either prove or disprove God's existence, but concluded that faith in God is logically coherent. Isabel's research culminated in an impressive project. She wrote an insightful paper on the problem of reconciling the existence of God as traditionally conceived by Christians with the existence of imperfection in nature and of the human suffering and evil in the world, effectively arguing for a subtle solution to the problem. In the end, she completed a course of study equivalent to an upper-level college philosophy course and impressively demonstrated the skill and sophistication of an accomplished college junior in every aspect of her work. Congratulations. Our next award is the Amber Alexander Award. Honoring the memory of a longtime employee in Kinkaid's business office, this award is given to a member of any class who has, through dedication and selflessness, contributed in an extraordinary and positive way to the life of the school. This year's recipient of the Amber Alexander Award is Sarah Stevens. Known and respected for her passion for and dogged commitment to sustainability, Sarah has advanced our community's sustainability efforts. She has worked tirelessly to help reduce Kinkaid's carbon footprint by meeting with campus constituents and leading various initiatives to encourage reusable bottle use and reduce plastic waste. Her impact on the community will outlast her time at Kinkaid, as our practices are already changing to be more sustainable thanks to her efforts. Congratulations, Sarah. It is also my honor to present the Academic Merit Awards to deserving students. This award is presented to academically dedicated students who demonstrate a love of learning in multiple disciplines. As you will hear in the descriptions, these students display determination and grit, and because of this, achieve a high level of performance in their academic classes. This year, we have 2 recipients for the Freshman Academic Merit Award. Our first recipient is Samantha Fowler. Samantha is a strong contributor to the classroom and the Kinkaid community. She has all the habits of a successful learner. She is curious, organized, collaborative, and always prepared. A leader in the classroom, teachers across disciplines commend her insightful contributions to class discussions and how she is just as excited to hear her peers' ideas as she is to share her own. Samantha's positive and energetic approach towards learning is contagious, and she is always eager to dig deeper into the material in and out of the classroom. Our second recipient of the Freshman Academic Merit Award is Jaisal Kalapatapu. Jaisal is in his first year at Kinkaid, and despite the newness, Jaisal stands out. He is an individual who possesses optimism and a genuine love of learning. He is ambitious and also goal-oriented, working as if there is no ceiling to what he can achieve. Teachers comment on his innate curiosity and intent engagement in class. He is a respected public speaker and always makes it a point to listen to his peers. Jaisal aspires to learn as much as he can during his career at Kinkaid, and for Jaisal, the glass is half full and his potential is limitless. Congratulations, Jaisal. This year's Sophomore Academic Merit Award goes to Lakshmi Tucker. Curious, passionate, motivated, Lakshmi is eager not just to learn, but to understand. Intellectually nimble and with a work ethic that just won't quit, Lakshmi is distinguished by her authenticity and her commitment to explore deeply in every subject, even in independent work beyond the scope of a particular course. Effusive energy and positivity are her hallmarks. In fact, teachers describe her as a spark plug for class discussion, enriching her own understanding as well as that of her peers. Congratulations, Lakshmi. This year, we have 2 recipients for the Junior Academic Merit Award. The first Junior Academic Merit Award goes to Laura Baer. Laura approaches every academic pursuit, from ceramics to dance to physics, with an attitude that shows no fear and a determined spirit to get it right. Teachers describe Laura as enthusiastic, committed, inquisitive, and fearless. She is eager to master concepts, always striving to attain a deeper understanding of the material, and she never backs away from a challenge. Laura is attentive and respectful in class, and asks questions that most students are either afraid to ask or do not know they should ask. Her dedicated work ethic and relentless drive for knowledge are inspiring and serve her well both inside and outside the classroom. Our second Junior Academic Merit Award goes to Matthew Mosley. With interests ranging from physics to filmmaking, Matthew engages his coursework with a genuine curiosity of the world around him. Teachers applaud his positive and inquisitive approach to learning, noting that he advances the classroom experience for all. He has a mature approach to his studies, completes his work with detail, and uses setbacks as opportunities to grow. Congratulations, Matthew. The Senior Academic Merit Award goes to Priscilla Mock. Priscilla brings an unflappable enthusiasm to all that she does. She's written outstanding analytical arguments and has led in-class seminars with an infectious energy. Through active participation, she's become insightful as well as a more conscientious learner. Priscilla is an individual who is driven, creative, and focused. When it comes to feedback from teachers and peers alike, she sees it as a valuable process that has allowed her to gain insight into her own work. A true demonstration of perseverance and maturity. Her mantra towards school is one that can be emulated by others: care about the work. Priscilla, we are excited to celebrate you for your passion, personality, and pursuits as a scholar. Congratulations. And now, I would like to introduce the interim head of school, Dr. Ed Trusty, who will present the remainder of our awards.
Thank you, Mr. Baer. Good afternoon, everyone. I join our faculty and staff in celebrating the successes of each Kinkaid student. Thank you for all of your hard work. Even during what historians will call an unprecedented year, you have each persevered, remained resilient, and embraced our core values. Now I have the privilege of presenting this year's Citizenship Awards. These awards honor 2 students in each class who exemplify Kinkaid's 4 core values: honesty, respect, responsibility, and kindness, and who have made outstanding contributions to the total program of the school. The recipients are determined by a joint vote of the students in the grade and faculty members, which is a unique aspect of these awards, dual recognition by their peers as well as adults. The Class of 1978 Awards for Freshman Citizenship. The first recipient of the Class of 1978 Award for Freshman Citizenship is Watt Muir. It has been said by many that Watt is mature beyond his years. He is also quirky, funny, and friendly to everyone. In the classroom, Watt brings insight into all discussions, elevating them given his strong intellect, while also valuing the ideas of his classmates. The same dedication we see in the classroom is also seen on our athletic fields, where Watt is a member of the JV basketball and varsity lacrosse teams. Watt's even-keeled attitude and a wonderful sense of humor, he embodies Kinkaid's 4 core values. Congratulations, Watt. The second recipient of the Class of 1978 Award for Freshman Citizenship is Gardner Watson. Thoughtful and discerning, Gardner has impressed teachers and mentors with his compassion and conscientiousness. In class, he is a strong collaborator and a student who encourages others to accomplish their best. His positive attitude is contagious. Elected by his class to Honor Council this year, he has proven to be a judicious listener and an exemplary member of the council. He strives for his best in the classroom, on the football field, and on the baseball diamond. Congratulations, Gardner. The Mark Lester Awards for Sophomore Citizenship. The first recipient of the Mark Lester Award for Sophomore Citizenship is Casey Chapman. A gregarious community member and always a welcomed passerby, Casey engages in all aspects of Kinkaid. She is a thoughtful contributor in the classroom and a hard-working teammate in athletics and the arts. Casey's positivity is infectious. Congratulations, Casey. The second recipient of the Mark Lester Award for Sophomore Citizenship is Reese Ham. Described by her teachers as that student who is always positive, attentive, and engaged, and who collaborates well with other students. She is also a tough and resilient student. One faculty member said how much he admires her grit and determination. However, what makes Reese worthy of the award is the warm and generous spirit that she shares with everyone. Her kindness is unmistakable, as seen in the smile she bestows to everyone, students and faculty alike. Her positive spirit is indisputable and is even contagious. Through and through, no matter the obstacle, her strength of character never wavers, and she inspires those around her to be better. Congratulations, Reese. The Class of 1953 Awards for Junior Citizenship. The first recipient of the Class of 1953 Award for Junior Citizenship is Ezekiel Evans. Ezekiel is a mercurial talent in the classroom, and it is his character and great sense of humility that serve as a beacon of insight and compassion for his peers and the greater community. Congratulations, Ezekiel. The second recipient of the Class of 1953 Award for Junior Citizenship is Charlie Pagan. Charlie exemplifies Kinkaid's 4 core values on a daily basis. He has contributed to the community as an upper school to middle school mentor, a member of the Community Service Council, and used his Eagle Scout project to provide baseball equipment for low-income communities in Houston. He's a valuable member of Kinkaid's varsity lacrosse and football teams, supporting his teammates with his kindness and leadership. Charlie shows a true passion for learning and works hard in the classroom. Always positive and driven to succeed, his teachers praise his leadership and applaud his thoughtfulness. He's an invaluable member of our community. Congratulations, Charlie. The Class of 1975 Awards for Senior Citizenship. The first recipient is Sophia Bajwa. Sophia possesses an innate curiosity about the world around her. This curiosity has led her to an empathic leader and a kind friend, someone who will always greet you with a warm smile. Through her work as a peer mentor, Fine Arts Leadership Board member, and Culture Fest committee member, Sophia has helped to build community and connection at Kinkaid. She has dedicated numerous hours to others, including children in the local community, through the I Write literacy organization, to improve outcomes for others. It is this spirit of generosity that makes her so deserving of this award. Congratulations, Sophia. The second recipient is Shreya Mehta. Empathic and genuine, Shreya's deeply held convictions and humanitarian spirit have transformed Kinkaid in meaningful ways. Her innate curiosity and eagerness to understand and improve our world led her to debate, where she competes nationally and mentors young debaters. She enriches intercultural understanding at Kinkaid through venues as wide-ranging as India Club, Culture Fest, and the Student Diversity Leadership Board. She has worked tirelessly to build community across the entire campus in her role as a peer mentor leader. She cares deeply about ideas, about learning, and about others, both peers and faculty alike. She sets high goals for the kind of community Kinkaid can inspire to be. Congratulations, Shreya. And congratulations to all of our Citizenship Award winners and all of you who embrace Kinkaid's core values. Now I will present Scholarship Award recipients, all of which are designated for rising seniors. The Elena Samander Scholarship for Art and Athletics. The Elena Samander Scholarship honors the memory of a Kinkaid graduate who excelled in sports and the creative arts. It is a tuition scholarship which is awarded to a junior girl who is outstanding in both areas. The winner of this award is selected by the Department of Fine Arts and the Athletics Department. The recipient of the Elena Samander Scholarship for Arts and Athletics is Julia Sanchez. A game changer, Julia truly embraces both athletics and arts. She's a skilled photographer, training her eye on the minutiae of everyday life and on portraits. Her work is described as original, creative, and honest. Julia was selected to serve on the Student Athlete Advisory Committee and has been a valuable member of both our softball and cross-country teams. In softball, she serves as a leader and motivator for her teammates. Her work ethic is legendary. She is extremely self-motivated, and her teammates look to her for guidance and mentorship. And she's a fantastic teammate, both on the field and in the art studio. Congratulations, Julia. The Maybe King Award. The Maybe King Scholarship is a tuition scholarship which is awarded to a junior boy who is outstanding in both sports and the creative arts. The winner of this award is selected by the Department of Fine Arts and the Athletics Department. This year's recipient of the Maybe King Award is Martine Ibarra. Martine's passion for performance is clear whenever he's on stage. He's a member of the Falcords, a 2020 Tommy Tune nominee, and 3-year member of Encore. He demonstrates his leadership and dedication to the arts off stage as a member of our Fine Arts Leadership Board. On the court, he's a fierce competitor in varsity tennis and varsity volleyball, bringing his positive attitude and energy to athletics. In everything he does, Martine is focused, dedicated, and passionate, determined to take advantage of all the opportunities that come his way. Congratulations, Martine. The John Fontaine Memorial Scholarship. The John Fontaine Memorial Scholarship is awarded annually in the spring to a member of the junior class whose kindness, positive spirit, and strength of character exemplifies the qualities for which John Fontaine is remembered, and whose involvement in the arts, athletics, community service, or extracurricular activities inspires compassion and love for others. This year's recipient of the John Fontaine Memorial Scholarship is Antonio Melendez. New to Kinkaid in 9th grade, it did not take Antonio long to ingratiate his warm and generous spirit into the Kinkaid community. He's been a 3-year member of our cross-country, soccer, and track teams, serving as captain for the cross-country and track teams as a junior. He is also a member of the Student Athlete Advisory Committee, where he has organized events for our student athletes to give back to Kinkaid through a reading project to the lower school friends, and also leading a breast cancer awareness event. Antonio is also a member of the Student Diversity Leadership Board, serves on the Student Government Events Committee, and is an admissions ambassador. Most importantly is that Antonio is a friend to all, including faculty. One member said that he always says hello, even though he never taught him, and another shared that Antonio continues to stop by her classroom just to catch up, even though she hasn't taught him since freshman year. Just like I do, Antonio says hello to everyone. Congratulations, Antonio. And congratulations to our scholarship awardees for their hard work and dedication. Thank you to all faculty and staff who've worked so diligently on these awards. And congratulations to all students and award recipients for your hard work and dedication. Now back to you, Mr. Bayer.
Thank you, Dr. Trusty. And thank you to all of the presenters and sponsors of today's awards. We are so proud of our recipients and all of our students. Kinkaid is truly blessed by their talent and resiliency. Congratulations as well to everyone on a creative, inspiring, and productive school year. I know that this semester in particular has had its challenges, but I could not be more proud of the community's efforts to continue the important work of a Kinkaid education. I hope to see all of you soon in person, and I wish you a wonderful summer.